let's talk about just managing being in a smaller space with your family who you love dearly,
Mhm,
but for a lot longer and a lot tighter quarters than maybe you're used to doing for
mhm,
now an extended period of time.
mhm. Yeah, so this is where irritation comes in. And this is where we can talk to kids about how it is normal to feel irritated, and that we need to I like to talk to families about needing to make a little extra effort. You can even call it, the double E, extra effort, because we are going to get irritated. And one of the things I think about, although a lot of kids now, when they're on long car rides, have devices that are keeping them occupied. But when I was a kid and we went on a long car ride, it was all about managing irritation because you were in the car together. And so people need their personal space. You may talk to families about how everybody sort of gets their designated space. It really is okay to go off by yourself for a while. I want parents to know that that's okay too, that it really is fine to say to your kids, I need some alone time. I was talking to a mom yesterday who's in this situation, and I said to her, you need to do something for yourself alone every day. I don't care what it is. Watch some, silly TV show, go for a walk, do something that feels good to you. And I think talking to kids about this is an opportunity where you are going to feel irritated, you're going to feel bored, you're going to feel frustrated, and this is where we're going to dig deep. It's not about perfection, but we really need to dig deep, just as you do in other situations. Like if you were in a guest in somebody else's home and somebody was doing something irritating, you would handle that in a different way. So we really have to be patient with each other, despite the fact that we're all feeling this way. It is the equivalent of driving to Disney World in 1974. That's what we're up against. Yeah.
Um, and when we talk, we're going to have a lot of time to think too when we're at home. And so I'm sure a lot of people are kind of trying to balance anger, frustration, sadness, but also a lot of people are going to try to inject positive thoughts too and gratitude. And I have my family here and we are healthy right now and things like that. That's a lot of emotions, Lynn, to balance together.
It is a lot of emotions. And I think that one of the things we have to recognize is that it's okay to feel both ways, right? So sometimes people are like, look, we have to focus on the positive, right? So let's do and we don't want to say to kids or to ourselves, we have to focus on the positive without actually making room for the negative. And if you think about the process of loss and the process of grieving, that both is something that we really experience a lot when we're going through tough times, right? So we can be, I remember, losing a pet who lived for years and years and years. And so you wanted to feel grateful for all the time that you had with this pet you love so much. And at the same time, so sad that you don't have them anymore.
Right.
So even talking to kids about feeling both, that we can feel, some kids, I really have talked to a lot of kids who have said, there's parts of this I really like. I don't have to go to school. That's kind of cool. I've talked to adults that have said, I am playing board games with my kids, and we haven't done that for years.
Right.
So it's okay to experience both. And I think that that's a word that helps us recognize that we don't have to constantly say, well, let's look on the bright side or let's look on the good thing, right? That gets exhausting too.